Okay, so we will start off. Thank you once again, Dr. Jenis. Thank you, Professor VINEETHA. And when she told me, she said I agreed. But when she told me about the topic, I could not say no, because this is a topic that is very close to my heart, because I started work in the school and I've been continuously working in the school, and I want as many social workers to come into the school, because that's one place that you can really use all your skills to the maximum. So that is why I thought I'll agree to it immediately. And also I'm happy that it's the BSWs, because I think it is because you are placed in schools, and it's very important for you to be able to understand what is school mental health and why it is important, because that's the first question the schools will ask. So that is why I have taken up this. This challenge to tell you all about the issues and challenges of school mental health. Okay. Yes. Now to come to the first part, I thought I'll start off with something different. Instead of diving into the topic school mental health itself, let's go into what is well-being, because y'all are not there, or we are not there in school as people who are going to treat the individuals or children. We are there in schools most often to see that the well-being of the children are enhanced. So just to give you, this is something that you know, I am sure all of you all know this common definition of health according to WHO. So taking that itself, you'll see that there's a whole word of well-being. And in that whole word of well-being itself, you have three components: physical, mental, and social well-being. So I'm taking that part and I'm starting to work on that, because that's something that we can do. And child's well-being domain is a very important part of development, because if the child is able to have a physical, mental, and a social well-being, then the development of life goes on very easily. That's a very important and integral part of development as it is seen. Okay. Now, what I want to ask y'all, just unmute yourself, and anybody, I'm not able to see like how we can see much here in the Zoom, but what are the different components of well-being apart from what I've answered? And you can just explain to me in one sentence, what do you understand by well-being and what are the components of well-being? Anybody?
Apart from physical, social, and mental well-being, there is a spiritual well-being,
okay,
which a person must have.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Then anything else? Anybody? Just let's have some, because first of all, it's after lunch. So being a teacher for 34 years, I know what happens to us after lunch classes. So that's why I want a little bit of, participation.
Hello?
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Being happy and comfortable where you live.
Okay, being happy and comfortable where you live. Yes. Now, when you have gone to the physical well-being, the mental well-being, the social well-being, okay, you understand that there are some aspects. Generally, according to psychological well-being or emotional well-being, and sometimes it's called, it's the cognitive well-being, the social well-being, and the economic well-being. Now, when you go through these 5 points itself, you are able to understand that some of them are very easily can be assessed or can be measured. Like simple example I can give you is the economic well-being. Now, economic well-being can be easily measured, and we have in our country the below poverty line and above poverty line. So those who are below poverty line, we know that there might be some issues and problems that they are facing economically, that I'm talking about. And that is why you have, our college itself has done so much of activities of giving food grains, giving help to them. So many social service activities, service organizations are taking up this. The social well-being also, we have a lot of measures. We have some question is just to measure what is their social well-being, how much are they able to interact with people, what is their interaction level. So that also, and plus also we have in our Indian setup, we have the various religions, we have the various aspects which also